devastated after Week 8. And so teams were doing their due diligence, including the Seattle Seahawks, including the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And in recent days, the Buccaneers got seriously involved. Tom Brady remembered playing with Antonio Brown for that brief period in New England last year, wanted to play with him again. And even though there were people in Tampa who at one point thought Antonio Brown wouldn't wind up there and said as much, basically publicly, the tone changed. And it changed because this team is 4-2, because we're almost halfway through the season, because Tom Brady wants him, because they've had some injuries at the wide receiver position, and they thought that it was worth rolling the dice on Antonio Brown right now. Tom Brady was instrumental in bringing Brown to the Bucs. They reunite as they played together on New England last year, and Brown's contract, which he is expected to sign on Monday, will be a one-year deal worth up to $2.5 million with a $750,000 bonus Super Bowl. He'll have a $250,000 reception bonus, $250,000 yards bonus, and a $250,000 touchdown bonus as well, but a one-year deal worth up to $250,000.
Guys that are banged up with these hamstrings and these ankles and all of this also does this. You also bring in a little bit of motivation for those injuries to heal just a little bit faster to get on the field, because you know how Tom feels about this guy, and he will find him in the passing game to get this going.
I'll call it unfinished business.
Communication, too much diva. I like Antonio. He plays as hard as anybody on Sunday, and he practices hard. They just got to make better decisions off the field, be on time, do some of those little things.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. There's no room. You know, and probably not enough money, but it's just not going to happen. It's not a fit here. Yeah, I just know him, and it's not a fit in our locker room.
With Arians, because at some point he's still a boss and is going to have to put him out there.
Well, John, let's keep in mind that was almost 2 years ago. And 2 years is an eternity in the NFL. And last year, they went through the season they did with Jameis Winston. And this year, with Tom Brady playing quarterback, they have a chance to make a real playoff push. And I think when you've got that opportunity and you've got those injuries and you've got the quarterback wanting the player, I think that tells you a lot. And if you look at this and break it down, think about it this way. You had Russell Wilson and Geno Smith, the two quarterbacks in Seattle, pushing for Antonio Brown to wind up as a Seahawk. You had Tom Brady in Tampa pushing for Antonio Brown to wind up as a Buccaneer. When you've got the backing and the support of the most powerful players in those organizations, that gives you a real chance to change some minds the way that Bruce Arians once thought, and to make it such that now Brown has a one-year agreement with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, certainly.
All of the things that have transpired with him off the field, maybe during this time being around good people, familiar people, and people that's in his ear about doing the right thing, and being in Tampa, he won't be out of their vicinity based on where he is geographically from.
Excellent observation. Completely different story from Florida to Seattle.